This build makes you a powerful assassin, capable of deleting enemies within seconds. Positioning, strategic target selection, and the mental alertness to know when to run versus when to fight are key to being successful with this hidden run-centric build. This is a PvP specific build for vaults. The build itself works for both offense and defense, but the strategy is slightly different, and this video focuses primarily on defense. As you can see, this is a battle mage build, which is typically a poor choice for non-whales in battlegrounds, but it is, in my opinion, one of the best builds for vaults, especially on defense. This is because of the advantageous matchmaking system for Immortals, where you can skip stronger opponents. This build is very strong against anyone who is in your own resonance range. In this video, we'll focus on general strategies and tips. I would dive deeper into the 3 specific defense scenarios in future videos, and those scenarios being the Shadow spawn camping, the Shadow waiting at the final boss room, and the Shadow waiting in one of the small side rooms. In all scenarios, your main job is to assassinate the opposing Demon Hunter, Wizard, or Necro first, then finish off the melee classes after. No other range class should be able to beat this build one-on-one, as long as your gear levels are similar and all of your skills are up. Your build works around a 9-second rotation, basically around the Scorch cooldown. Teleport is your most important skill. With Rith Strider's Pants, it has the highest burst damage of all wizard skills. With 6-piece glooms, your first teleport will often destroy squishy classes within a single cast, so it's best to try to save the teleport until you're within casting range of your intended target. However, this is not always possible. If the entrance is blocked, you will have to waste 1 teleport to get past the entrance and then a second one to get to the back lines. The general skill rotation is to cast Scorch, Ice Armor, and then teleport in, and then cast Lightning Nova and do primary attacks. Try not to spend longer than 1 to 2 seconds in any given spot. If possible, completely disengage from the fight after your initial burst, wait 9 seconds for round 2 and then go back in. Sometimes that is not possible, but do understand that when you're staying in the fight, you are very squishy between cooldowns. Here's an example of that strategy put to use. Here I should have waited for the teleport cooldown. I should have disengaged, but I didn't, and I was caught in a CC. Here's another fight where I am hunting the back lines. Always avoid the ice crystal. Look for the squishy targets in the back. There weren't any, they were all clumped together, and they were being CC'd by my Necro allies, so I felt safe to jump in. I'm once again hunting the back lines for squishy targets. There's a Demon Hunter. Deleted her. There's another Demon Hunter. Much higher resonance than I am, but as you can see, a piece of cake. Here's the final example. Once again, I'm running through the back to try and find the squishy targets. There's one, triggered his Gladiator. There's a Demon Hunter, triggered her Gladiator, and finished her off there. Crusaders are coming in now, so I'm backing out. Definitely don't want to stand inside the condemn range. Crusaders are quite tough, and my allies were 4v1ing this guy, so I don't really need to go into melee range anymore. And here are some of our better fights with some commentary, so enjoy. Teleporting in was a huge mistake. That bone wall actually blocked all of my allies out. Thankfully, I was able to teleport back out, but using teleport defensively is always a bad thing for this build, because teleport does a lot of damage, and I usually want to save it for offensive purposes. Sniper Wolf is got slightly lower resonance than I do, but he's a very good player, and that's a very good team. We fight them very often. Here I'm just trying not to die. I think my allies have already won the fight, and it's pretty much 4v1 now, but Sniper Wolf is very good at using his smoke bombs to res his allies. I just didn't want to give him a free kill. I ice armored just in time to survive that barrage. Now I'm at full life, and I feel pretty confident. And my allies are here, so the fight is won. We ended up chasing him around for like a minute here, so I'll just end the video here. Here's a very tough fight. I die here. The small side room is the worst place for this particular build, as there is not enough room inside to maneuver. Okay, one of them charged out, and their Demon Hunter is just pelting us with multi-shot there. A lot of damage incoming. You can see that most of my team is dead or triggered a Gladiator. I charged in by myself, which was a really big mistake. You can see here that I'm trying to get back out, but I can't. Diving into this side room as a battle mage is a do or die situation. My wizard ally is healing up in the side room. He is also a battle mage with a similar build, the main difference being that he uses ice armor offensively with the storm armor essence. And that was clutch. Our opponents in this match are significantly higher resonance than we are. Oh, there's a 83,000 teleport crit. But our game plan doesn't change. We hunt down the squishy targets, we go for the Demon Hunters. And even though he has 5k, it looks like to me they're 5k wings. There's 178,000 crit there. This is another fight where our opponents are quite a bit higher resonance than we are. So Conjuration of Light, I feel pretty confident just blinking right in while I'm invulnerable. So that was a very good opener on us. I was having trouble getting to the Demon Hunters. Things were a little too chaotic, and I'm being chased down by a Barb, which I cannot beat. If you're in a bad position, it's perfectly fine to run away from the fight. And looks like my allies has got everything taken care of. We're all ganging up on iFamous. I believe he's very close to 5k resonance, and Uko is a 3 to 4k resonance barbarian. And you can see how strong the barbarians are. Like, he's 1v4ing us, and he just killed one of my allies. I'm getting a little concerned here. Both my allies are very low health. Oh, that hurt. And that just triggered my Gladiator. This guy's literally 1v4ing us. I wanted to showcase a fight where we lost. It's a very powerful team that we're fighting against, and we made some crucial mistakes. This side room is the worst place for battle mages to fight, and we have two battle mages. You can see here that we went into the room and it's simply too small for me to maneuver. I'm able to kill this guy at the back here, but once that is done, the barbarians start chasing after me, and there's really very little space for me to move around in, and I get caught in the whirlwind. Millicent is a 5k wizard. He does a lot of damage, and Brutonius, who just killed me, is a very good barb. He is actually one of my usual partners for doing Shadow Bolts. But since I became an immortal, we're on opposite sides. Thanks for watching that video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe for more.